Good morning, everybody. This is your Zen Yoga Challenge with Charlotta, and I'm the founder and the director of the Teen Yoga Foundation. So I thought I'd bring you quite a short practice today. We'll see if it turns out short, that's my intention anyway. Just to show you how it doesn't have to take forever to do yoga, and it can just feel really nice in your body. And also I wanted to show you that you don't need a yoga mat and you don't need yoga clothes. You can do it just the way you are. Okay, so we're going to start just by sitting cross-legged, which is not always easy for everybody. Some people find this really hard to sit cross-legged, in which case you can actually sit any way you like. But we're going to sit cross-legged today just because the exercises actually involve the hips and trying to open the hips a little bit. So we're just going to sit here. And the important part of yoga is that we just set an intention for today. So I wanted to share with you my intention at the moment, which is determination. And there's something very powerful about determination, because the opposite of determination is doubt, is thinking that you might be wrong, that you might be going in the wrong direction, that you get confused, and then that is very paralyzing, isn't it? So my code word today is determination. And I'm just going to be determined in what I do. If I decide to do something, I'm going to do it 100% today. That's my word for today. You might have your own word that you've been thinking about, or that you feel that you really need in your life, something that's lacking that you need. So I'll give yourself a few moments now to just close your eyes, sit still, and just like dive into your heart and think about and just feel what it is you need right now. It could be anything. It could be comfort, determination, peace, kindness, joy, solitude, anything at all. Just feel into what that is. And when a word comes up, then you just repeat it. If a word doesn't come up, just use my word, determination. And we're going to just start by stilling our breath. So bring your breath right, slow it right down. Deep long breath in. And exhale very slowly, like this. See how slow you can breathe out. Okay. And then bring in your word as you breathe. So breathing in your word and breathing out your word. New day, new start. And just to allow yourself to really kind of hardwire that thought in your brain, we're going to use a mantra. So we're going to use your fingers. I just need to click on here a bit, that's it, because it's just gone, my screen's gone dark. So you can use your fingers, and one finger at a time, you're going to kind of really hardwire your brain into the thought that you want to think. So for me, it's going to be, I am so determined. I am so determined. I am so determined. And you might want to say, I am completely joyful, or I am very patient. So you could use whatever word you want to use at the end. We're just going to spend a few moments doing that. So we're going to do it 3 times. Okay, and we're going to start our little workout, a little short workout today. So a part of it is going to look a bit like just gymnastics, making your body feel stronger, and other bits are going to be a bit more stretchy and releasing. And so I'm going to share with you what I do every day, and a few other extra bits and bobs. So first of all, let's come onto your hands and knees.
and we're just going to kind of flex and release the spine. So look at your tummy button, really tucking your tummy in, that's engaging your core, and then release the spine as you look up. And do this with your breath, so breathe out through the mouth as you look at your tummy, and breathe in through your nose as you look up. And what does this do is it increases the flexibility of the spine. But also it tones the tummy as you tuck the tummy in. And from here, we're just going to move forward. If you're very strong, you can come onto your toes. But if you're feeling a little bit not super strong today, you can come onto your knees. And we're just going to do some press-ups right here. So we're just going to do just a few press-ups just to start us off. If this is too much, you can just do one and then come into resting. I'm just going to do 10 here. So 5 more. And then into child's pose. And the thing about yoga is that whatever you do, you counterpoint it with a relaxation. So this is a really key part of what you do, is just relax the body, relax the buttocks. And by we're just going to stretch the hands over to the left side. So stretch the whole of the right side there, nice and long. And then come over to the other side. Let's stretch the left side, nice and long. Good. Now we're going to come into our cobra posture. So bring your body down onto the ground and lift your chin and chest up. So opening through the chest. And we're going to do this lifting the hands off the floor and the legs off the floor. So strengthening the back. Coming down as you exhale. Coming up as you inhale. Down as you inhale. So exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great. And then we're going to do some boat posture. The boat is really good for your belly, and also just again for my purpose today, determination. So I'm just going to hook my fingertips under my knees, shoulders back nice and strong, really zip up the belly. So you might want to like tuck the belly in a bit, puff out your kidneys so you know you're engaging your belly. And this isn't for everybody, it's quite strong. So just see what you can do. And then we're going to have our hands out. And we're going to breathe here. Whoa, I can really feel that in the tummy. And then hug the knees, chin to chest. Bring awareness to your mantra, to your word. And we'll do that again. I'm determined. And then we're going to do that again. Last time. Stretching back of the body. And then I'm determined. I'm determined. I'm determined. Psychology of things is really important, how we think about things. Tuck your chin in, lengthen the back of the head. Okay, good. So we're going to do a side plank, also beautiful for toning the body. So stacking the feet above each other, bend the knees to start with, that makes it much easier. I like to do it on my elbow, I don't know, I find it more stabling. But if you're strong, you can do it on your hand, so just like this. That's the most normal way of doing it. You got much higher that way as well. So I'm going to demonstrate you how to do this. I'm going to lift up and lift up. If you're super strong today, you can lift your top leg up as well. Good. And then let's do the other side. And then onto your forearms for plank. And then back into child's pose. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit with our with the undulating of the spine. So come down onto your back, hands by the side of your body. Inhale up, exhale down.
exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then inhale up, and then we're just going to hold this here. Clench your buttocks nice and strong. Push down through your feet. And see if you can relax your buttocks and just use your legs to hold you here. Turning the whole centre of the body. And then calm down gently. And hug the knees into the chest. Good. So we're really targeting the whole core area here in these groups, in these exercises. Massaging your lower back in this way. Fantastic. Okay, so what I feel like doing now is a nice lunge. Lunges are great because they kind of release your hips and they make you feel happy. So let's do that. So hands on the front knee. Come down. Stretch the left leg. Oh, that feels so good in your left leg. Make sure your front knee is above your front ankle. And then we're going to put our palms together. Think of your word. So for me it'll be determination. Interlace your fingers up, pointing up. And then stretch up, look up, and just look back slightly, opening the front of the body. Fantastic feeling. Oh, and then come down. And let's just bring this opposite elbow to opposite knee and do a little twist here. Look behind you. Great for the digestion. Fantastic. And let's swap over. So again, palms to the heart. Dip down through the right hip. Lift up through the palms. So feel into your word, whatever that word was. Stretch open through the palms and up, so feel like you're going up through your hands but down through your hips, yeah? And then look back, open through the heart. Oh, that feels good. And then we're going to swap over to the other side. So do a little twist here. Cool. Okay. My screen keeps blacking out, so I'm going to just come forward and I need to do something about that. I know I need to. So there we go. Now we're going to do a little bit of a hip stretch. So I just want you to bring your legs as if they're going to cross-legged position, but your ankles are on top of your knee and the other knee is above the other ankle. So it's not quite cross-legged. And then you gently press down on this knee. You might not look like this when you do it. You might have tighter hips than I've got quite loose hips. And this really gets into your hip flexor and start to release that area, which feels really good. And if that feels okay, you can kind of lean forward as well here. So lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Great. And then release onto the other side. Now this knee, I've had an injury. I fell off a horse and just injured that knee, so I'm not gonna, you'll see it's a big difference, and you might find that that's normal for you, or you might have injured a knee and it might be like that for you as well. So just be very gentle with knees. Knees are precious, obviously, and I'm just gonna hold it like that. So for me, that's as far as it will go for this one. I'm not even gonna lean forward, but it feels really good in my hip, feels really good in my knee. So that's great. Fantastic. And then come back into cross-legged position. And we're just going to do a side stretch, so nice stretch through the side. We often don't do this in any kind of other exercises, but it's such a good thing to do for your inner organs, but also for your lymph glands under your armpit and your fascia in general. And then let's do the other side. Fascia is a kind of a layer of tissue underneath the skin that binds all the muscles and organs together in the body. And when that's nice and stretchy, then the body can work much better than when it isn't. Hands behind you, draw the shoulders together, look up, and release. Good. Okay, so we're not going to do very much more today. We'll just finish with a little twist actually. It's going to keep it nice and short, just to show you that your yoga practice can be really short as things start to speed up, for many of us, we've come back to school, go back to work, you know, maybe we don't have as much time on our hands. But wouldn't it be great if we can keep these great habits that we've developed of taking care of our bodies and our minds and just making sure that we're well, boosting our immune system and being well every day. So if you can just do 5-10 minutes every morning, it's going to make a huge difference to how you feel and how you are with other people through the day. If you haven't already, please do download our Zen Challenge bingo card. You can put it, hang it up in your house or your school and see if you can do one every day. So, for example, today I'm going to really focus on eating fruit. I love fruit anyway. I've got quite a lot of fruit at home. Sometimes I stew fruit if it's a bit colder weather. I cook it in water, make it easier to eat. And that's now when the weather's changed a little bit, it's a little bit cooler today. It might be nice to do a gratitude diary. So that's one of the things on here. It's like just write 5 things you're grateful for today. And it could be just simple things like having a bed to sleep in, living in a peaceful country, having fresh air to breathe, you know, these things. So simple, but helps us understand how lucky we are in what we are today. And just finishing off with a breathing exercise then. So bring your hand onto your belly and one hand on your chest, doesn't matter which one. And when you breathe, I want to see if you can breathe so both of them move. So it's not just your top hand that moves, but both of them. Maybe one at a time or both together, doesn't matter, but I just want both of those hands moving when you breathe in. They should become bigger, and when you breathe out, your hands should go down. So you might need to focus on that. And bring your awareness back to your word today. Breathe in. Hand gets bigger, both hands get bigger. Breathe out, hands go down. There's something quite calming as well about holding your own body when you breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. And we're going to finish off with a jaw stretch and a lion breath, which is just a bit of a silly thing, but really lovely to release the jaw and to help you just relax and release any tension. So I hope you can stay relaxed, stay zen, stay chilled as things start to ramp up around you, and this could be your superpower, to be zen and chill when everyone around you is getting a bit stressed out. I hope you have a gorgeous day. Any questions at all, email us at info@teenyoga.com. Take good care of yourselves and be well. Bye.